Music Talk Monday. We back. Yo, welcome back to Music Talk Monday. Alright, so I'm gonna jump straight in. Hip hop it's not meant for everybody, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's really not. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we have to understand the diversity of hip hop. Who is for, what is for, you know what I mean? And everybody isn't a part of street culture. And like I said, just because you black, it doesn't mean that you are a part of this culture. You know what I mean? Like, we have different variations of cultures in hip hop. You know what I mean? But it was started with the foundation, which is us. But hip hop not for everybody. Hip hop is supposed to be diverse to a point where when you go look for music, depending on how you feel, it's like, yo, I feel like I want to be on my political black power shit. So there's a group that has a lane for that. You want to be on some, you know what I mean, like some gangster shit. There's a lane for that. You want to hear like some hippie type shit. There's a lane for that. You know, there's a lane for a lot of things in hip hop, but the problem is with the mainstream shit, it's like they want everything to sound the same. You know what I mean? Like, it's not supposed to sound the same. Nothing is supposed to sound the same in hip hop. It's all supposed to be different. So depending on how you feel, your mood, your attitude, or what have you, there is a CD or a genre for that. Not all this same crash out shit, this pussy rap shit. Every female got a rhyme and look like this, you know what I mean? Sound like that. You know what I mean? All these dudes got to be out here crashing out, you know what I mean? Talking about killing people, unaliving people, YouTube language. But you know what I mean? Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, it's not supposed to be one way. And this rap fatigue shit, like, listen, yo, I don't care nothing about the mainstream. Rock Marcy put albums out, you know what I'm saying? Crime Apple got albums out. Freddie Gibbs put albums out. Alchemist has a whole bunch of material, new and old, you know what I'm saying? Griselda, most definitely. Conway, Westside Benny, you know what I mean? 38 Special, you know what I'm saying? Love the Genius, Shay Noir. It's a whole bunch of artists out here. Y'all talking about getting fatigued. That's because you listen to the mainstream. So at the end of the day, you get what you deserve when you fucking with that commercial shit. It is what it is, man. So, you know what I mean? Like the clips that I have, you know, lined up, they're going to show you that there's supposed to be some type of diversity, right? And then on top of that, you know, your mind, hip hop supposed to make you grow. So how are y'all growing when you keep hearing the same shit? Y'all kept saying, oh yeah, Meg Thee Stallion, Meg Thee Stallion, Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, you know, Sexy Red, all that shit, right? Now you tired of it. But there's Shay Noir, Love the Genius out here. There's a whole bunch of other ones, you feel me? But I'm just saying, like, there's more to hip hop culture than that mainstream shit. Like, why y'all keep crashing out doing the same shit? Like, I don't understand. For the money? That's why y'all do all that dumb shit, for the money, and then be looking stupid at the 5 years and shit, for real. You know what I mean? Like I said, shout out to Ronnie and Man. All the shouts out at the end, of course, or what have you. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, got an album dropping for the new year with the video, 82 verse 6. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's been on this channel watching all my content, my music will reflect everything that I talk about. Every topic that I have on here, my music will reflect that and then some. Hey, yeah, once again, how you a goat if another nigga write your rhymes? How? You know what I'm saying? A lot of you niggas is corny if you ask me. You know what I mean? A lot of you niggas is lame. A lot of you niggas with podcasts is lame. Y'all be talking about, you know what I'm saying? You give your version of how you see shit when it comes to the culture, which is only one real visual, you know what I'm saying, that we have as far as for the four elements. So a lot of shit y'all talking about, niggas rhyming over hardcore R&B beats and all that shit is bogus, man. That shit is garbage. Your podcast garbage. You garbage for supporting that bullshit. You know what I mean? Shout out to Wu-Tang Management, man. You know what I mean? Taylor B. We get ready to do something, you know what I'm saying, again. You know what I mean? Born Divine. Me, him, and Ramsey Muhammad. We supposed to be getting some things together. You know what I mean? It's get ready, 26 get ready to be crazy, yo. It's get ready to be crazy. And I just finished the album last night. You know what I mean? Of course, it got to get mixed down and everything. But once again, Bo T Mega is always on his job. 82 verse 6 is by Coach Crisco. So, you know what I'm saying? So we going to be on that, man. Like, I'm coming for MC. No. I'm coming for you whack niggas, as I've always been doing. And I've always been yelling, fuck the industry. I've always been on that shit. You niggas is bullshit, you trash, you garbage. You know what I'm saying? Let me be the first to tell you that. If nobody has ever told you that, I'm just being honest. So you trash, you garbage, and you suck. Your album should be thrown in the motherfucking lake and just let it just rot in the bottom of that bitch or whatever. But yeah, bag life villains, bitch, we out.
Bro, these rappers are straight up garbage. Trash. Lyricism really don't matter no more. All you need is a hot beat with some weak lyrics and people vibing to it. Talking about it's a hit. But artists really not having hits no more. Not classics. There's no classics being produced. Really since Pac. Since the 90s, there really ain't been no classics like that. Geeked up, I'm geeked up. That's a classic. They played it at parties. Then you got Juvenile. You working with them cash. They play that all the time if you go to a club or party or wherever you go. So I guess you can consider that a classic too. But other than that, we still vibing to the 90s music. Millennials and all. I'm a millennial. It's not no music we can vibe to these days and be like, okay, that's a hit. That's a classic. It might be memorable. Like, oh yeah, remember that song? That's it. This was this video about. Family. You already know what to do. And if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
I don't know if it's just me, but do y'all think rap getting boring? Rap is cool and all, but it's getting outplayed, bro. Everybody do it, and they talk about the same shit. They talk about hoes, money, killing niggas, bro. I don't want to hear that every fucking day, bro. Like, it's getting to the point, bro, like, that last song I just dropped, bro, that's the last rap song. I'm gonna just turn into a pop artist or something, because rap is boring. It's even boring to make now, bro. It's like, damn, I'm talking about the same thing and I sound like everybody else. And I don't want to be like everybody else. So if I have to start rapping and make some new shit, then yeah.
That's why these days I like turning on jazz. I don't even want to hear the lyrics. I already know what they gonna say before they say it. I be rapping the person bars and I never heard the song before. Yeah, he about to say that next. He gonna say that next. And they always do. I don't want to hear about how you killed 35 people per day, sold £1 million, you the biggest drug dealer on earth. I don't want to hear none of that. Music really hasn't been the same since the early 2000s. I remember they said Soulja Boy killed hip hop. Remember when Nas said that. And as far as mainstream music go, yeah, I mean, I was a kid, I liked Soulja Boy, but he played a major role in that. But it was just fun music. It really wasn't about the lyricism. These days, it's definitely not about the lyricism. That's where things started to take a turn, because you could just have a mic and upload music to the internet, and then as long as it gets good numbers, it's considered a hit or viral or people rocking with it. If it blow up on TikTok, you could reach the charts. But we no longer have a solid body of work these days that we could play at the barbecues or that we could play on repeat. Once you hear the album, it's on to the next. It's nothing you could play for a whole year straight. You don't even want to play it the next month. Okay, that's old when they dropping something new. It's flex music for real. You just flexing on the listener. Talking about how much more money you got than them. What better cars you got than them. It's all promoting materialism. It's all promoting sinning. It's all promoting the devil agenda to be 100% real. This right here is an artist from the music industry. This is Willie D talking about it. He was a mainstream artist. He had his time when he was in his prime, when he was a part of the Ghetto Boys. I feel like this is somebody that could definitely talk about it because he came up in the music industry. His perspective holds weight. Let's hear what he's talking about. Rap fatigue, his Black America. New generation sound has people tapped out. It's trash. Talk to him, Willie D. Let's see what's up.
Shocking news coming out of hip hop. All over Shocking news coming out of hip hop. All over social media. Fans are complaining about rap fatigue. Yeah, fam, that's a thing. People are saying we are tired of this music. They are trash. Yeah, fam. Did you know for For the first time since 1990, no hip-hop song was included in Billboard's Top 40. Not one single hip-hop song. That might be a sign. So how did we get here? I took some notes. Let's start with too much of the same sound.
Yeah, too much of the same sound. The beats sound the same. Everybody rapping on the same beats. Everybody got the same lyrics, like we said. It's no versatility. Before, an artist could make multiple songs, right? And they would all sound different. They would all have a different feel to them. When you turn them on, they hit you different. They connect with you different, right? They remind you of different times in life. You could play that song and have different memories based on the song. These days, they all sound the same. The bar is basically the same. The whole thing is the same. It's the same song repeatedly. You like, this sound like his last 10 songs. And those last 10 songs sound like his other 10 songs. His whole catalog sound the same. Yeah, they call it their style, but it's like the way you rap it, the delivery. You might work with different producers, but all of the beats sound like the same producer made them. Right? I get it. It's a category. It's almost like it's a niche. There is no versatility no more. Other than Drake. Drake will sing on some songs. Then he'll act like he tough and he a gangster on some songs. Then he might come out with a song that sound kind of like he's a Jamaican. You know what I mean? Like, he about the last one left. They give you some sort of versatility. But other than that, yeah, it's too much of the same sound. Too many artists sounding like one another. That's why when an artist go to jail or is unalive, the fans don't even care no more. They're like, okay, well, they just wait on the next artist to come out that sounds just like him and move on to him. Now they a fan of him. That artist didn't have no real impact. The first day they pass away, okay, they viral. After that, people forget they existed.
A lot of mainstream music blends into one lane. Same beat, same flow, same topic. When everything starts to sound the same, there's no excitement. So, eventually, people get burned out. Label chasing trends instead of talent. The industry pushes what's ever hot at the moment, thus pushing a moment, not a movement. And so, you can't build culture on microwave talent. You can't do it. You can't build culture on microwave music. And this is another reason why the genre has suffered. Social media took the focus off skill. Clout matters, not charts.
And it's about image too. So an artist wants to look a certain way, right? If they too cool on the interviews, it's like you interviewing an alien. Like, be yourself. Really, what's your story? How did you come up? Talk, communicate. Be transparent. Enunciate your words. They just on the interviews high. On the concerts, giving trash performances high. Doing the ad-libs. Y'all not even rapping the songs for real. Y'all doing the ad-libs. You look like the hype man. Who would pay to see that? Why would you want to pay to see that? So y'all giving mediocre music, mediocre performances. Even the music videos. Then they all sound like they just got high and I call it this. I'll be like, it sound like a crackhead on the beat. A lot of these artists sound like a crackhead on the beat. Nowadays, it's cool to be the user. They rapping about how many drugs they off of. It's just degrading, negative music. And as you grow older, you get tired of it. I guess rap, it's not really for the young OGs and the old heads no more. I guess it's for the YNs. Rap really for the YNs. It's crash out music these days. Music that's used as a war weapon, as a tool to send the YNs up the road to get them locked up. The people that actually listen to the music and take it at face value, yeah, it's for them, which is the YNs.
These days. Clout. So it's like whoever is moving the algorithm is moving the needle. Whoever is moving the algorithm is moving the needle. So that's why if you follow what's going on in music, most of the time you hear about artists. You're hearing about their shenanigans. You're hearing about baby daddy drama, baby mama drama. You hearing about the divorce, the breakup, the way that they neglect their kids. Or you're hearing about what they bought for their kids and, how they spent $1 million on this and that. You learn all of these things about the artist. Back in the day, people wanted to know about artists, and you learn things about artists, like regular stuff like favorite color, favorite food, a favorite hobby. But now with the internet, it's wide open.
So I've been seeing this comment thread all week: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, wherever. Rap is dying, hip hop is dead, it's not charting the same. And there is some truth to that, but I want to start this by prefacing that there's been some amazing rap albums put out this year. JID, Clips, Freddie Gibbs, Earl Sweatshirt, Mobb Deep just dropped, Tyler. Like, there's been some really, really good music put out.
See, that's why I said we're not really talking about artists like that when we mention hip hop being trash. Because yeah, JID go hard. I haven't listened to him recently, but he used to go hard. You got artists like Smino. I don't know if he consider hip hop, but he hard. It's a lot of underground artists that are hard, but I would consider them underground, not mainstream, right? So they are kind of in their own category. There's a lot of artists I can name y'all probably never even heard of that still have a message in their music, but they still don't get the publicity that they should. Freddie Gibbs, he still talk about selling drugs, but at least he rapping over hip hop beats, but it's still the same message too. You feel me? And Freddie Gibbs hard though, but it's the same thing. It's still poison in the community. I didn't know Mobb Deep dropped. I gotta check that out. But some of the older artists, if anything, are the ones that still are sticking and being true to themselves, right? I spoke on KRS-One, he's still dropping. I remember Ice Cube had came back. You got a lot of the older artists, the true originators of hip hop, coming back to it and sticking with their craft. So I would categorize them different, because I would call that real rap. If anything, it's a difference between real rap and rap these days, because mainstream rap ain't real rap, it's cap rap.
Again, I want to preface this also too by saying I'm an artist. I don't want to sound super self-righteous, but I'll tell you why rap is dying in the mainstream. And it's because, one, there's just not the genuine passion to make music like there was in the past. Artists that are coming in now don't love rap. They didn't study the OGs and the LL Cool J's, the Hoes, the Nas's, the Big L's. They didn't study.
Shout out Big L. What y'all know about the producer J Dilla? They didn't study J Dilla, Big L, right? Run DMC, let's give them their credit. Beastie Boys, Rakim, LL Cool J, and the place to be, LL too. All of them, man, all of the pioneers.
These old rappers, Biggie, Tupac, and take inspiration. So they don't really like making music. A lot of rap nowadays is just a caricature. They like the lifestyle, they like the women, the flash, they like what comes from rap more than they like rap, okay? They don't like making music. That's one. Two, the bar to get in now is so low with TikTok, social media. We're chasing 15-second trends. So everybody that has a phone and buys a microphone can do that because it's easy access. We're not developing, we're not making albums with transitions and interludes and storytelling and really having a deep message. We're not doing that in the same way, and we're not gatekeeping the same way that rock does and country does and pop does and R&B does. We're letting everybody in, everybody contribute to a genre that used to just actually reward talent. And then three, rap is not evolving in the same way. We're getting the same music pushed to us. I'm from Atlanta. I grew up on listening to trap music, Tip, Jeezy, Gucci, whatever. Then that was passed down. You could tell like Gunna, Thug, Future took inspiration from them, but now everybody wants to sound like them. We're not getting that juxtaposed with backpack rap and alternative rap in the mainstream. At least we're not that's not getting pushed to the forefront. We're getting the same genre, everybody trying to be this, black, white, all genres trying to be trap artists, and we're rewarding that, and we're not looking for everything else. We're not appealing to all genres. It's not evolving with us as we grow older. That's why.
All right, we're about to get into these shout outs. You feel me? Jay Watts was good. Daily Vision, Locker Room ENT, BMG was good. Bag Life, yo, Born Divine, Indie Boom, Wu-Tang Management, Protect Your Neck Records, DJ DC Hollywood, rest in power, my guy. Bag Life Dynasty, Sonia Davis, Taylor BTV, was good, Queen. Baltimore, Tia Tuesdays, Bag Life Shirts, A-Ville was good, fam. Jimmy Mills was good, fam. Kick Across was good. My man Danny, Ayo T was good. Nick Soprano was good. Randall Iron Temple was good, fam. Neef, Coda, holla at me. DJ Main, DJ Frank Cola, Wisdom Beats, Sean Torre, Colada, Dr. Dunny, Balti Mega, Singar Superior, Young Damo, Mr. Diesel Fuel TV, Street Legal Entertainment, All the Villains, Amon, Ricky Jacobs, GQ was good. Shouts out. Peace to everybody, you feel me? Hey yo, we gotta keep it moving, protect the gate, we gotta gatekeep all that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the villains once again.
Bag Life Villains, nigga.